All right, what's going on, guys? It is Larry White, a catalyst and creator of opportunities. And as you guys know, like I talk to agents across the country all the time, some really good, some really bad, and everywhere in between. But I do have the opportunity of connecting with a lot of high profile agents, brokers, owners. And I like to bring the ones that kind of stand out back to you guys because, with the ones that I think can add value to you. So today I have my man, Richard Lerma here. Richard, how are you doing today, sir?
Excellent, Larry. Thank you for having me on today.
Absolutely. So where are you located right now?
I'm out here in Murrieta, California. We're about an hour north of San Diego.
Okay. All right. So is that considered like the desert side of California?
It's inland and it's somewhat desert climate out here. I mean, the nice thing about it though, it does cool off in the evening time, so we like that. We're about 15 or 20 minutes from California wine country, the Temecula area. So,
Oh, okay.
reference point for you.
Very nice. That gives me a better understanding. And just to give everybody a little background, because they don't know who I'm going to bring on to the show or anything like that. How long have you been in real estate at this point?
You know, I got my license right out of high school. In 1988, I actually became a real estate loan officer, and I did that for about a year. And then I decided to go into real estate as a salesperson. And so literally, you know, right out of high school, I've been in the real estate industry.
Okay. All right. So quite some time. I mean, since 1988,
Yeah.
we're talking about 30 years of experience under your belt.
Yeah, it goes by pretty quick.
And I know you've done a lot of cool things, right? Like you've done a lot of business on your own. Like you've had some teams. I think, were you a team leader at KW in a past life as well?
Yeah, so I actually, I want to say when I was about 27, I got my broker's license in California, and did very well with lead generation, and then a few years later, I moved out to Arizona and I launched the Keller Williams out there. I was the actual team lead, the operating principal, and so my wife and I we started a Keller Williams franchise there. And we were very successful. I broke into the REO business right around 2007 to about 2011. And so pretty much I've been after I left the Keller Williams system, I basically had to reinvent myself and get out of the leadership role. And I've gotten into the lead generation via social media, driving traffic to my websites, and that's pretty much where my passion lies right now with my real estate business.
Okay, and that's actually where I wanted to talk to you about, right? Because I help build business plans for agents across the country. And so agents get this number like, okay, I have to make 10 contacts a day. I have to do this. This is what Larry set up for the plan. And then they're like, damn, how do I do that, right? And so that's where I thought that you could be a big value for a lot of different agents because you've kind of created this little niche of producing leads. So what can you share on your lead generation system? Why does this work better than others? Like, I know it's just kind of you, and then you have some referral networks of agents to handle like the business that you produce, but walk me through kind of what your platform, why it works so well.
Well, Larry, it's very clear that most buyers start their home search online, and that resonated with me a few years back when I heard that statistic. So I purchased a website, an IDX system, and that's definitely the foundation of any type of online lead generation business. And, I pretty much have just done a lot of research through Google and just Google this, Google that, following different blogs and learning, how to drive traffic to that website. And so, it's actually over the last four going on 5 years now, we've on average did right around 35 to 40 transactions. And it's become more of a passive business for me where I refer these deals to agents out in my Arizona business. being that I'm in California, I'm able to service them clients myself. But I guess to really answer your question, what's very important about doing the lead generation online is just getting your website out to as many platforms as possible via Facebook, Google Plus, and then monitoring that activity and fine-tuning it as I go along. And that's through Google Analytics. I'm always looking to see, you know, what are people looking at on my website. And then obviously we have a very nice sized email database, and I'm constantly promoting, reselling the product to the people on my database. And so in a nutshell, that's how I operate my online business.
So it's about driving the business in, and then, as you said, you're accumulating or building your database to be able to keep coming back and touching them, because we know that on average, it takes between 15 and 19 contacts to be able to convert a lead. So just because they click on your website the first time doesn't necessarily mean that they're ready to buy your sale at that point. And so you've taken and systematized a lot of that from what I understand. You generate and then you cultivate for when it's the time is right for them. Would that be fair to say?
Pretty much, yes. And you know, there's just so many options out there for buyers that it's really important that you contact them as soon as they sign up on your website via text message, or you make the actual phone call. I prefer to make a phone call because I like to call and introduce myself to them, let them know that, hey, there's a real person on the other end of this website here, and you know, I try to match my personality with them and see if we're a fit, and you know, that seems to be real effective. But after that, you know, you got to be dripping on these leads with email campaigns or text messages, and just try to stay top of mind with the lead in order to be effective.
And do you teach, so I'm assuming that you have this network of agents that you send leads to. Do you hold them accountable to that, so that they're following up, so that they're following this system that you're talking about, so that you guys can all duplicate similar results there?
I do. I have set up a referral, you know, and I obviously like to work with people that are professional, that are, you know, really see the value in these potential buyers. And so, you know, we have a CRM, and I assign a lead to the agent, and you know, pretty much give them the autonomy to put their own spin on how they want to contact these leads. And you know, occasionally I am able to. The nice thing about my system, I'm able to kind of oversee everything in terms of emails coming in and text messages coming in. So I can just say, hey, this person just favorited a property, or this person just reached out and wants to see a home. How did that go? And so it's, you know, I'm not real pressing, but I'm at the same time it's like, hey, we got a live one here. Let's work the deal.
Okay. Yeah, because you guys are both incentivized, but it sounds like you work with some of the better real estate agents that you're not going to have to babysit as much there. Like, you want hungry agents, motivated agents, self-disciplined agents.
Absolutely. I mean, you know, if they say, hey, you know, definitely I like the idea of working some buyers, and then I obviously have them. So I'm in a position to forward those leads to them, and then, you know, if they have any questions or need any help, I'm always here to help them with that as well.
Now, I know that you're producing leads in parts of California and also in Arizona there. Could you take your system, like, let's say like somebody from Florida is listening to this. Is there any ways that you could work with somebody in Florida or Minnesota or Ohio?
Absolutely. You know, I'm actually running 2 sites now, and since I've joined with EXP Realty, they offer the KV Core platform, and you know, I've been working it now for a little over a month and a half, and you know, on average, I'm generating about 5 or 6 leads a day through that platform. And so, you know, once you do it, whether it's in California or Arizona, I could pretty much drive leads in any community that affiliated with, or excuse me, that I'm able to get my reach out there. But I really believe that driving traffic is, whether you're selling a paper clip or a house, it's all pretty much the same. You got to keep that message out there and know who to be sending that message to.
Awesome. Okay. So it's not just stuck in those areas. Literally, you could work with agents from coast to coast at this point to drive more business and kind of expand. And I noticed, like, I see your EXP shirt there, and that's a big shift. Like, if we could, there's so much kind of buzz around this whole EXP platform. Somebody like yourself that actually owned was an OP on the KW side has been very successful in real estate. Like, dude, tell me, like, what were the benefits that you saw in making this transition here?
Gosh, that's a big question. I'll be honest. I bled Keller Williams for many years. I think it's one of the most awesome companies out there. But after I left the company, I was independent, and when I was exposed to EXP, I saw a lot of the qualities of KW in this company, but with the spin that it's like, hey, we're all working out of the cloud now. I'm working off my phone in my car. I'm working, remotely. I could be in Mazatlan, Mexico, or I can be here in, Temecula, and I don't need to be in an office. I mean, business is done on the fly nowadays. And so with EXP, it just appealed to me because it has has a lot of solid principles. And there's, just a ton of opportunity with, the people that you're going to be able to get in business with and network with. It all just kind of made sense for me. So I'm really excited about being part of the company and growing and helping others grow their business. It's something I've always enjoyed doing, is helping other people.
Awesome. That's beautiful, man. And you had mentioned like some of the tools like KV Core, which a system that literally agents pay, $500 to $1,000 a month for that particular system. You mentioned that you get it there for free. Right. And then you're producing 5 to 6 leads a day off of this system that they're giving you for free. So let's just talk about, like, if an agent wanted to produce more leads, how could they work with you, right? Like, do they have to switch companies? Can you, does it benefit them to be with you under this umbrella? What are the different options that agents have to actually work with you if they want to produce more online leads?
For starters, I would say that, if an agent would like to be, receiving leads from me, obviously, I would love for them to be part of the company and be part of EXP and experience what I'm experiencing. If not, and they just want to kind of get their feet wet and start learning how to drive some traffic or receive some leads and get some coaching from me, then, we can always work out, a referral, and so I'm open to either one. But I'll be honest with you. I mean, why, after experiencing everything that this company has to offer, why wouldn't you want to be part of it and put more money in your pocket?
That's a cool point, right? Like, that's a really cool point. And I think that you're a huge resource. I'm talking to some mega agents that are coming over and literally helping agents just systematize their business, right? Take out the ups and downs in the real estate cycle to continuously drive more and more business coming through and keep that upward trend. So I think that's amazing, and like EXP should be super proud to have somebody with your experience and everything that you've done and helping their agents be more productive as well. So I don't want to take up a lot of time. I did want to touch on your lead generation, how agents could actually work with you more in the future there. And if any agents have questions or anything, they're welcome to reach out to you at this point. Is that right?
Yeah, absolutely. So the best way to reach me is, by phone. Obviously, my number is 951-264-5690. Or they can look me up on Facebook. I do a lot of my advertising on Facebook, and that would just be Richard Lerma, and you can look me up that way as well, please.
Beautiful. Well, man, I appreciate all of your time and stuff here today. If I can ever be a resource, please call, text, or email me directly, Richard. And I look forward to seeing the growth and how you're able to help more people here in the near future.
Thank you for your help, Larry. You have a great day.
You do the same.
All right.